It's alive. um, hey, how's it going? Good evening. Feeling like doing this, so where is it? Can we find it? Oh, it's out there. That little kind of cheapy end table was in here. So I set the games up on the shelf. A modest collection. I know a lot more than me, but my collection has a lot. There's not a lot of filler, all killer, as the old saying goes in the collecting hobby. It took me like 30 years to amass, so it's not like I was buying stuff every day or anything. But I'm happy with what I have over the years collected, and I don't need any more. Anyway, I had put it all up in here and everything, and so I neglected to realize. Now, I guess I should preface or talk about this. It's a big closet. This is really cool. Um, in my previous setups, I never really had a kind of large walk-in closet in any of my game rooms, and I always actually kind of wanted one. Not a big deal that I didn't have one, but um, why not make use of this space? It's kind of like the largest walk-in closet ever, 50 square foot. Go back here. That's how you get above the joists and everything, because I've had to go up there and do some work on that room, on both of these rooms, because it goes all the way across. But yeah, so I moved the PVM in here. Gosh almighty, these PVMs for such small monitors, man, are they heavy. You forget. But I had it right here, and anyway, yeah, backtrack a little bit. I had to kind of move everything out of this and move this because there's an electrical outlet back here, so I have like an old Belkin surge protector. It still works fine. It's kind of the flat plug-in, so it's like pretty much flush to the wall, and this can just go up against it, which is nice. But this old 1980s, pretty nice entertainment center. It's got a lot of history. When I was just a wee laddie in Washington, D.C., my parents had kind of in the family room area all this matching furniture. This is from the late 70s, so it's cool. It's got some history to it, and it's beautiful. It has that retro late 70s, early 80s look. Heavy as a Mack truck. They built things with a lot greater quality back then, but it's a bit longer than that flimsy end table, which was supporting the weight of this PVM, by the way. So this, it's not a Kallax. What are these called? They are by IKEA. I cannot remember actually. Whatever, you know what they are. Those glass IKEA things. It was right here next to this other. This is like a Billy Oxford, right? These are also IKEA. I like them. They're cool. Used them to house different collections over the years. But anyway, this guy was just a little bit too wide to fit in here. So I had already moved this all the way up to that corner. But then I realized, okay, I'm going to have to move it out of ways and then get this guy over here, bring that in and put it there. Now, my main setup is obviously in the other room, and I'm just going to go in with like a full-on arcade setup, which is cool. I've never really done that. But, this is a really cool room almost. And what I wanted to do was have all my games on the shelf here, and I don't know, kind of just set up right there on that table, the PVM, and maybe that little 9-inch Funai Symphonic on top of it. Since the PVMs are flat like that, really cool, you can do that sort of thing. And just kind of stack them there. And more of like for a little display. It's not, but you could comfortably sit in here and play, but it just kind of reminds me of a lot of the old Japanese game stores that I used to go to when I was in Tokyo, because they kind of have little setups like that to demo or display items, and you could walk up to them and play. So I think this will be really cool. It's like the little storeroom closet collection room where you can comfortably walk in and enjoy, taking a gander at everything that's here. and try your luck at a game or two if you would like. You'll probably put the PC Engine and maybe a little Famicom there. So let's get back on that. Like, wait a minute. Shit, I'm trapped. Well, I've managed to. I wiggled my way through. I'm just kidding. I wasn't really trapped. But yeah, I forgot about the fact that there was another set of outlets. So clearly, I don't know. I consider it a kind of a closet. It's awesome. It's got these nice, these gorgeous French like window pane doors and everything. But it's 50 square foot. So, I mean, there are a total of 4 electrical inputs in here. So clearly somebody was using it with a TV or something, a refrigerator, who knows what at some point. So, perfect spot for a little CRTK game store for the PVM display, the demo attract mode on for whatever systems that I have hooked up to it. But I think that is a key element and point. When you're creating anything, setting things up to display, it's an art form, right? The way that you choose to arrange and display certain things. And you're really trying to create mood and ambiance. So you can't just like kind of haphazardly throw things together. There has to be a well-devised, sort of thought out plan that goes before you start moving things around, because then you wind up having to backtrack. But you need to come up with some kind of vision first, and I've always tended to excel in that area, and I think this is going to be one of the coolest things yet, possibly just this room alone. So I'm looking forward to showing you it. How about that? Absolutely sweet, dude. Just as I had envisioned it. So quite liking this. And I called it a, what did I call it? A Billy? That's a Billy. This is a Morladen. As the sticker tag that was on this side of it informs me. So. And all of the shelves for all of these are down there, as you can see. That one right over yonder is for this feller, and wow, pretty cool. As I said, I needed to move this in order to be able to fit this in here comfortably. And it does kind of clear up this spot where, if perhaps for whatever reason I decided I would like to use this electrical outlet, it's much more so easily accessible. Yeah, and actually thinking about it, I might pull this out just a little bit. Well, I could get back there. And I do have a Surge Master, another one that has kind of a flat plug in area, so you could push this. What's the it's driving me crazy. I cannot recall the name of this fellow right here. What are you called? What do you call yourself, huh? Just playing with you. Well, so I'll probably put that there because and you need to think of these things in advance before you start just throwing stuff together, because if you think about it from the perspective of, well, the PC Engine, I think I've got a Super Famicom block AC adapter that I use for that one. They correspond with each other. They fall within the same rating limits, so you can do that. But it's a big old block, right? And well, the same thing goes for the Famicom. And thinking about it, I do have a Neo Geo CD I could put in here. So the same thing goes for it. Plus the just regular 3-prong cable that's going to go into that to power the PVM. There's no possible way that you can do all of that. You cannot accomplish all of that with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this Belkin, 6 slots. So yeah, I will need to use this. En realidad tenemos un problema. Surge Master, some kind of master you are. Don't even have the right plug. You know how it is in the game and AV hobby. It's like over the years you just amass so many different surge protectors and power strips. Oh, I have another one in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Hey. Anyway, I have this and that shall suffice. That'll do. So yeah, we're gonna have to go at it jointly like this. One of these back there and one there. And you know, that will just allow us to let me put this down. In terms of future expansion or whatever you want to do with this, if you want to add other machines that you have in the house already, get them out of storage, hook them up as well, it'll be quite a bit more so easy to accomplish that task.
Yeah, I'm the triplet. I get around. Yeah, I get around.
Remember the snake light commercial?
That's a triplet. Whatever, man. But anyway, let's do this now.
Okay, so how cool is this? I'm really quite pleased with this. This is awesome. Been a long time since I've seen these all set up. I don't know what I'm gonna put in there, but got the option to do something now, and yeah, these, I didn't use these for housing video game software back then. I did my Genesis Mega Drive collection on this, and my US and Japanese PS1 collection is pretty much all in there. So I need to just get out the Nintendo systems, the old cartridge-based ones, to go there. And that's pretty much all of my collection. Oh, and you know, a smattering of just a mere handful of like Wii U, PS4. What else would I have? Xbox 360, of course. And all of that can easily probably just fit right there. So I don't know what I'm going to do with these. I used to put just different collectibles, you know, action figures, statues, all of that. But not really going to be doing that. So I don't know. I don't know if they'll stay here or not. I'll find something to put in there. I might use it for hardware storage, or maybe some boards can go in there. I don't really know. We'll see. I've got, you know, over the years amassed a fair amount of different sports memorabilia, bobbleheads, things like that. So might use these for that. Yakiabara poster. It looks really cool right there. And just in this little space, it's enough room to comfortably pull out these shelves, enough drawers rather, enough so you can reach in and grab what you would like. So I think we'll put a Neo Geo CD. The RGB line on this thing is shot. It needs to be recapped. Well, I mean, it just mostly shows up on that, but same with the component. But the S-Video and composite still look pretty decent on it, so I think I'll just hook up a Neo Geo CD via composite, or S-Video, put it down there, and of course the PC Engine Core Graphics 2 stock, the highest video output or connection method that it could utilize was composite, and it's actually decent in terms of that. Not many systems are. So, and then I've got the little Funai Symphonic with the VHS player, so we could have some old Nintendo Power tapes playing in here as well. I think it's just really cool. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of a really small scale. Some of them aren't much bigger, like Japanese, realistically, kind of game store in Tokyo that you'd walk into with a little display to greet you. So how cool is this, man? I love it. Only took me, 2.5 years since I've moved to do this, but like I said, just getting back into things. It's taken a while, but very positive about the future now, so let's enjoy this stuff. How awesome is that? I'm pretty thrilled with this. Yeah, so good evening's worth of work in progress on the game room setup. I have, well, you know, and right now, so I just wanted to test it out really quickly. We have the PC engine running, Parasol Stars, and you know, that's the trip light that's plugged in there, and then this Belkin is plugged in behind that. But I'm going to organize this all within the entertainment center down there. I don't have the shelf in there yet. Because, you know, like I was saying, I do plan on, I think, putting a Neo Geo CD under there, and maybe a Famicom as well. Something like that. I could probably fit 4 little consoles comfortably under there. And with both of these, I should be able to supply power comfortably to all of them. But I love it. It is kind of like, I'm not kidding you. There were some stores in Japan I walked into that obviously a little bit bigger than this 50 square foot closet, which is huge for a closet. I guess on the smaller side if you were going to call it a room, but still for Japanese standards, not really room wise. Even I'm not kidding. I've seen some stores that were not that much bigger than this. So it's cool. It's like a little CRT-cade game store edge area with the display to greet you when you come in. You can enjoy yourself with a game on the PC Engine, the Neo Geo CD, or the Famicom when I get it all rigged up. And a lot of stuff we could put in here. As far as the games, most of the games that I have are in here. The PlayStation stuff in there. I need to get the Mega Drive and stuff up here, and then you know, out here in this mess. Now this is mostly just like empty boxes. There's not a lot left going on in here. So, you know, we're really making some great progress. So then a bunch of basically all my Nintendo stuff is in this box, and it'll go down there. I will do a full-blown room tour of in here when I complete it. But, you know, I just always appreciate viewing other people's step-by-step sort of progress videos. I find them interesting. I like to hear what people say. Kind of when they give you their thoughts in terms of what they're planning and walk you through step-by-step, just in terms of what they're actually doing. I guess that's what this video was. You kind of saw it. I did start work on this the other week ago, but 2 weekends back. Whatever it's been, and busy with some other things, so just kind of getting back to it now, but really pleased with it. I might sit down in here and play a game of Parasol Stars. Actually, you know what? Hold on 1 second. Do you mind if I set you down for a moment? Can I? I don't know what you're viewing. I'll be right back. Look at that. How cool is that? There we go. Now it's complete. And I mean, you could comfortably have several people in here easily. Look at that. We are ready to play. Look at all this awesome color, this wave of color next to you with the shelving units. This little Akihabara poster. Super cool. I'm quite stoked. Very thrilled with this. So, more than just a closet. It's one you can actually sit in and use. It's a full-blown room. So, pretty cool, because I always wanted to have something like this for my collection. And this is even better than just a closet. So what can I say? Over the moon. I'm elated. More good stuff to come. And, as always, I will chronicle the process of what I'm doing. I like to look back and remember, and I think a lot of people like to watch as it unfolds as well. So I'm tired. I'm going to bed. I'll talk to you guys later.